Hello, YouTube! This is Gensarai1, and I'm presenting my first Star Wars video game Let's Play. Today, I will be doing Star Wars The Force Unleashed 1 for PC. Now, I played this game almost religiously on Xbox 360, and I know it basically inside and out, but this is the first time I'm playing on PC, and I'm doing it mouse and keyboard, so it's going to be the adventure of me figuring out these new controls and actually getting good at the game. So for all intents and purposes, I am old Ben Kenobi fighting Darth Vader. My instincts are there, but my reflexes are shot, because oh guess what, I don't know the controls. Now this may come as a shock to some of you people, but I actually don't care for the Star Wars opening crawl. It works fine in the movies, but for a video game where you want to be focused and concentrating, it's kind of off-putting. I think the video game that had the Star Wars video game that had the best opening crawl was Republic Commando, with the blue text fading in over foreboding music, because it did a much better job of setting the tone for the game and transitioned much better into those opening cinematics with you as a clone youngling training in the Camino Center. And I think something like that actually would have been better suited for this game as well, because this game starts off in a pretty dark place. Like, this is Darth Vader butchering innocents and kidnapping a child. Like, you know, that's pretty messed up. Now, for anyone who knows anything about Star Destroyers, you know that a single Star Destroyer has a troop complement large enough to subdue an entire planet, which means that 6 Star Destroyers for taking down a single planet is a bit excessive, because 6 Star Destroyers is enough to hold down an entire system. Now, no point in me pointing this out, because this is, of course, Darth Vader's escort fleet, so of course he has 6 fucking Star Destroyers. Why the fuck not? And... ooh, dead Wookiee. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, Darth Vader. I think this game has a much better look for Vader than the show Star Wars Rebels does, because Vader is supposed to be big and bulky. Like, David Prowse was a bodybuilder before he became Vader, whereas in Rebels he's just too slim. Like, they got his height down, but it just looks like they reskinned the Anakin Skywalker character model. It doesn't look like they actually created a Darth Vader character model, because Vader's big. Like, just look at how small that guy is next to Vader. Like, not just height-wise, but in terms of build. Like, Vader's huge. So, now to fiddle with the controls. Alright, just walking forwards. Vader's basic lightsaber attack, and force grip is right click. Force push will be... and Vader doesn't have lightning. Well, instead of lightning, he just goes for a telekinetic stranglehold, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so jump is space. That's how Vader jumps. And move left, move right, move backwards towards the camera, and now forwards. And block it. Darth Vader's epic slow walk. Alright, just to make sure the lightsaber's still up. There we go. Ooh, dead Wookiee flying through the air. Alright. Block is R. But yeah, Vader is not all about being super fast, he's all about slow and steady. Whoop. Yeah, still figuring this out. Alright, come to Papa. Whoop. Alright, let's try this grip thing again. Yeah, keep firing at me, see where that gets you. You don't fire on a guy with a lightsaber, particularly not a big scary guy in heavy armor. Like, seriously, Wookiees, I thought Wookiees were supposed to be smart. I am kind of glad that Vader's a tutorial mission on this, because the fact he doesn't move very fast means I don't have to worry about accidentally walking off of ledges, because I'm still figuring out the damn controls. I imagine by the end of this game I'll probably be a proper hardened expert, but at this stage I am very much an amateur, so slow and steady is the way to go. But yeah. But that being said, I do very much enjoy Mighty Glacier style character builds, like playing Jade Empire. I always go for the big strong guy. I always end up renaming him something like Thundering Bear, because I've always kind of considered my spirit animal to be the bear. So, yeah. Walking forward, slow and steady, slow and steady. Q. And that is how you kill a Wookiee. Yep. Just timing and precision. Don't chase after them. Let them come to you. Charge it up, hold, 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 and release! You know, an entire game based around just playing like this, just based around playing as Vader, I could really get into. Just because, especially with PC controls, when you're not very good at them, it really forces you to rely more on timing and precision rather than just trying to blitz them. Just silence them with quick slashes across the throat because I'm evil. Alright, another barrier. Same as before, charge up, and release. Well, took a hit there, but... Okay.
You're dead.
Alright, Wookiee, here I... Turn around and look at me, you little bitch. Just like Antoine said. A stone wall with a sledgehammer in response. Take it nice and slow, don't rush it, just let them come to you. I'm in no hurry. So if you want to die quicker, you know, just come my way. Alright, I'm just gonna play with you for a bit. Come on, I need to work on my fencing skills. Get out of my way, you glitchy character. Okay, so... I'm thinking I might revise the controls later to get things a bit more mouse-centric. Maybe make the walking button something on the mouse, because I played through Jedi Academy on PC before, that was a while ago, and I just kind of got a lot of the controls centered around the mouse. Alright. Where did you... Oh, wow. I didn't even have to do anything. Come on, buddy. Come and attack. And this TIE fighter's gonna crash into that one, so whatever. There you go. Alright, just let them come to me. Oh wow, he just fell off. Hilarious. Now you know what you're dealing with, you little bitch. Come on. Well, uncomfortably close to the edge of the bridge, but, you know, whatever. Buddy, if you're gonna be leaping into action against the Lord of the Sith, you do not want to land right in front of him. Because you do need a minute to recover after you hit the ground, and if you're right within lightsaber range, I am not gonna be giving that to you. Alright. Effortless curb stomp. Ha ha ha, another guy. Another one bites the dust. Just slow and steady. Yeah, this is basically how Warp Null operates. Yes, using a bladed weapon against a guy in heavy armor. Good job. Let me tell you what the difference between Vader and these Wookiees is. Vader is a melee tank. Wookiees are meat shields. They're really just relying on their supreme bulk to shrug off injuries. You know, fine against blunt weapons or maybe even edged weapons because of how durable their bodies are, but against a lightsaber, guys, get off it, guys. You're just fucking yourselves over. Fire once more. See what happens. Come on, come on. Show me what you got. You have nothing, bitch. As Antoine said, Vader ain't no joke. Vader ain't no joke. Ha! Yeah, that's why you don't have firefights on rope bridges. Out of range. My fault? Are you out of range? No, you're not. Alright, maybe I should just keep that camera aimed downwards a bit so I can have an easier time telling what their range is. Because, you know, I'm not the greatest at this. So, if that is the Merik family home, they evidently led a very comfortable life. I wonder if Kento Merik was rich. Considering his family had a crest, he was probably just swimming in it. Yeah, that thing is pretty much a mansion.
Dark Lord! Whatever you want, you won't find it here.
Ah, the vocal stylings of Tom Kane.
You cannot disguise yourself from me, Jedi.
Huh. I didn't notice the Stormtrooper helmets before. They're
Turn back!
actually kind of halfway between the Revenge of the Sith helmets and the original trilogy helmets. That's neat. Personally, I think the full visor right across is actually a bit more practical than the separate eye holes, but... Whoop. Whoop. Okay, so this is the... Okay, come on. I am just playing this game on Apprentice because I'm figuring out the controls, so that's mainly why things have been so easy so far. It's not just Vader being a badass. But I think for this particular mission, having it be like this is just a bit more accurate. Alright, so... Now, one of my big complaints with this game is their decision to have a fixed camera for the boss fights, which is a pretty major issue here, especially now that I'm playing on PC, because I'm having a lot of trouble moving my character around. Alright. This particular Jedi character, in the novelization, he's described as being Shicho primary, with Makashi as a secondary style. I can definitely see the Shicho influence, but it seems to me that his secondary style is more so Ataru, when you see how much he's putting into every move. But then again, it's like, maybe those wrist flicks, a lot of those wrist flick maneuvers, they're similar to stuff we've seen Dooku do, and, you know, acrobatics are not exclusive to Ataru. You don't need to be an Ataru specialist to use acrobatics and full-body maneuvers. Yeah. The goddamn camera is really fucking me up because I just don't know how to move diagonally. I might not be able to win this. Shit. Ah, shit. Okay, let's just... Now, as to Kento's ability to do that, similar to Galen in that he's got a huge amount of lifting strength, but probably had a bit more time to refine his power training as a Jedi. Ugh, you gotta be kidding me. Doing this shit again? Probably gonna get hit. Don't know where that thing's gonna come down. Okay, good. Whoop. I'd have a much easier time with this game if... Still, slow and steady wins the race. At least when you're fucking Vader and can actually just shrug off hits like they're nothing. I'm probably gonna be hit by this one. Oh, no, I guess not. Damn it, I lowered my guard too soon. Okay, and what is... Yeah, he follows up his force pushes with lightsaber throws because he's expecting you to drop your guard as soon as he's fired off the push, and then lash out at you with a lightsaber throw. Pretty clever, actually. He's right. That's exactly what I did. And that appears to have done the trick, ladies and gentlemen. And now... All right. Glitched out audio, and perfect demonstration of the sheet show disarming slash. Alright, what button am I pushing this time? Probably E? Yes, there we go. E again. Now where would I place Kento Merik based on his performance here? Same area as Rom Koda himself, as well as Luminara and Dooley. Good solid tier 4. Expert level combatant. Huh. All right.
I sense someone far more powerful nearby. Where is your master?
The dark side has clouded your mind. You killed my master years ago.
Then now you will share his fate. A son?
Run! Lord Vader.
No witnesses. Vader's typical policy. Kill, 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 kill. Murder is the best solution.
Come with me. More will be here soon.
Ooh, kidnapped a kid. Good job, Lord Vader. And now here's our introduction to Sam Witwer as Starkiller, aka Galen Merik.
At last, the dark side is your ally. Rise, my apprentice.
What is your will, my master?
Your training is
No.
nearly complete. It is time to face your first...
I know that this is heresy, but I actually think I prefer this Darth Vader voice over James Earl Jones, because it just sounds... Because it's a person with a normal sounding voice speaking through a voice converter rather than, you know, someone whose voice is naturally deep, it sounds a lot more unnatural. And,
Imperials and Koda's men alike.
and, well, he just emotes a bit more effectively. When James Earl Jones as Vader speaks, yes, it's intimidating, but still, guy with deep voice. When this Vader speaks, it's like Robot Hitler. Huh.
Ah, Master! Another excellent duel!
Proxy,
You did catch me by
the
surprise. I haven't fought that
cute
training
and the
program
creepy.
in years. I thought you'd erased it.
Now, I figured this is probably a good time to talk about my attitudes towards Sam Witwer's performance as Starkiller. I think he does a much better job in the second game, because in the second game, he's basically playing Starkiller as an unhinged lunatic, which is what I feel he should have been from the start. When you take into account how he was raised and the circumstances of his adolescence, like, this guy should be 20 bajillion different kinds of messed up. Like, he shouldn't just be acting like a teenage school kid around when he first meets a girl. It's like, this guy should be a raging, hardcore sociopath. Like, so many different kinds of messed up. Like, he should be like a character from Hannibal. He should be like Richard Armitage as Francis Dollarhide in Hannibal Season 3. Like, that level of totally messed up. And we all know that Sam Witwer can play that. And in fact, that's basically what he plays on Being Human, and that's basically what he played in the second game, which is one reason why I kind of prefer the second game. His performance and behavior is a lot more truthful to what he should be when you take everything into account. This Starkiller is just too sane and well-adjusted. Like, you know...
What have you done to my ship?
Yeah.
I've taken the liberty of upgrading the road sensor array. Now you'll be able
I think I
to scan any
prefer
suspicious within the entire
the
system.
appearance that Juno Eclipse
You
has in the
are
comic,
already
at least in
response.
portions of it, with her uniform
You
jacket
don't need
zipped
to
up
know
to the
anything about
collar.
missions
I don't
except
like the
where
whole
I'm going.
open,
When I
exposed
jumped in our
cleavage
ship
here,
dock,
but that's
you
just me.
handled that.
Of course.
But, you know, there you go. Eye roll. Looks at camera. Yay! Alright. Oh, come on, little... Loading screens, loading screens. Huh. But yeah, I think this is where I'll be bringing our proceedings to a halt. Because, you know, I figure I'll just... Okay, well, let's just do this tutorial section, see if it helps me get a better idea for the controls. Space to continue. Press and hold. Okay, so to move that object back and forth. So, okay, more or less the same as the Xbox version. All right. Let's just lift you straight up. Oh, let's... Alright, and... Alright. Alright, there we go. Yeah, figured. I know some people say that the PC versions of most games offer you a few more options, but... you know, it's like... I find joysticks are just so much better for this kind of gameplay. I suppose once I get the hang of things, I might change my tune. It's probably a bit like the Nyman style. You got more options in your tool set, but it's mastering those options that's the trick. Whoops. And of course, aiming that damn thing is a chore. Well, let's just move this thing a little bit closer to me. Shit, keep missing that guy. Very frustrating. All right. There we go.